Welcome on this tutorial. Wish all you are well. In this tutorial, I will discuss for loop in C programming. I will start with syntax of for loop, how for loop works, how to write programming using for loop. I will explain for loop with different examples. Entering into the discussion, please subscribe. It will encourage me to upload more and more important tutorials. Syntax of for loop. In a for loop, there are initialization, condition, and modify. Initialization of variable. Say the variable is initialized as I is equal to 0. Next, there will be a condition. Say the condition is I less or is equal to 10. So first, the variable will be initialized. This is the first stage. Next, a condition will be checked. This is second stage. If the condition is satisfied, the value of I is 0. So 0 less or is equal to 10. The condition is satisfied means it gives true. When the condition will be satisfied, the execution will enter into the for loop. So it will enter into the for loop. This is third stage. Here, whatever the number of statements will be inside the for loop, all the statements will be executed. After execution of all statements, it will return back to modify operator. Say modify operator is I plus plus. So this is stage number 4. I plus plus means I will be incremented by 1. So now the value of I is 1. Next, it will again check the condition. So this is stage number 5. Now I is equal to 1, 1 less or is equal to 10. So again it is satisfying the condition. So it will again enter into the loop. This is stage number say 6. After execution all the statements, it will again return back to the modify operator. This is stage number 7. I plus plus, so the value of I will be 2. Next again it will check the condition. If the condition is satisfied, it will enter into the loop, execute the statements. Again it will come to here at modify operator. Again it will check the condition. So this loop, checking the condition, execution of statements, incrementing, again checking condition, this loop will continue till the condition will be satisfied. When the condition will not be satisfied means the condition will provide logic 0 result, then the execution will come out from for loop. So this is how for loop works. This is explanation of operation of for loop by using flowchart. This is the first program using for loop. I want to print number from 1 to 10. Now what is the instruction for that? The instruction is the printf instruction. So here the printf instruction is printf %d \n, I. What will happen here? The value of I will be printed at the position of %d. %d is the format specifier which indicates value of the variable is signed integer. As I want to print value from 1 to 10, we may use the for loop like this way. 1 to 10 means the initial value is 1, I is equal to 1, and final value is 10. So this is the condition. The condition is I less or is equal to 10. So whenever the value will be less or is equal to 10, it will execute the printf instruction. So first I is equal to 1. It is satisfying the condition. It will print the value 1 here. Next it will increment I is equal to 2, satisfying the condition. It will print 2. Next I will increment to 3, satisfying the condition. It will print 3. like this. This will continue to print the value of I till the value of I is equal to 10. When I will be 11, at that time this condition will not be satisfied, so it will come out from for loop. Now running this program, running it, say the output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now say I want to put the final value from keyboard. Which instruction I will use? I will use Scanf instruction. So these two instruction I will use, printf and scanf. Printf enter last number. This is just to get notification from the screen that I need to enter the value from the keyboard. When this scanf instruction will be executed, till I will not provide the value from the keyboard, the execution will not be forwarded more. So when I will put the value from keyboard, then that value will be stored into the variable n. So say n is the last number, so I want to print from 1 to that last number. So here this I will be less or is equal to n. Next, similar way, when I will be incremented 1, 2, 3, 4 like this up to n, that will be printed by this instruction printf. I have to define data type of variable n, so say it is integer. Now running the program, see on the screen it is indicating I have to enter some number. Say I want to print value from 1 to 12. So the last number is 12. I have entered it. Say 1, 2, 3 up to 12. So the program is working. So by this way we can put any number from the keyboard. Now say I want to print any number to any number on the screen. That we can do by just changing the initial value and changing the final value. Say I want to print the value from 10 to 20. So the initial value I may put here as 10 and final value I may put here as, so it will start to print from 10 and it will finish while it will print 20. Say the value, it has printed 10, 11 up to 20. Now say I want to print even numbers between 10 to 20. What I will do? I may use if condition. In the expression inside if, I have used modulo operator. What is this? I modulo 2 equal 0. Modulo provides the remainder. Say I am dividing 4 by 2. The result is 2 and remainder is 0. So 4 modulo 2 provides 0 result. While the number is even number, then I modulo 2 will provide 0 as remainder. So I modulo 2 equal 0 will provide logic 1 signal. So for the case of even number, this expression inside if will provide logic 1, so it will enter into the if block, and inside if block it is printf, the number is even. So all the even numbers will be printed. Say I am trying to find out all the even numbers from 10 to 20. So initial number is 10. It will check whether 10 modulo 2 is equal to 0 or not. 10 modulo 2 will provide 0 as remainder. So this is logic 1. It will print 10 is even. Next is 11. For the case 11, this will provide logic 0 signal. It will not enter. Next I will be 12. For that case 12 is even, it will be printed. So this program will provide us even numbers between 10 to 20. Now see, running the program. Say here 10 is even, 12 is even, up to 20 is even. Now if we want to find out odd numbers, what we will do? We will just change this logic I modulo 2 not equal to 0. So when this will be satisfied, it will print all odd numbers. Say here, say 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, all are odd number in between 10 to 20. Now just for practice, I am writing the same program to find out odd or even numbers by using conditional operator. Say this is conditional operator having three parts separated by this question mark and this clone mark. Before the question mark, this is logical statement which will provide logic 0 or logic 1 signal. After this question mark, two statements are here separated by this colon symbol. If this logical statement will provide true, the first statement will be executed. If the logical statement will provide false, the second statement will be executed. So this is how conditional operator works. Now here what is the expression? I have used I modulo 2 equal 0, means for the case of all even number, this will provide logic 1 signal. So when this will provide logic 1 signal, I must get all the even numbers. So this will execute first instruction. So I have written the instruction printf that number is even. So for the case of odd number, this instruction will provide 0 signal. So second instruction will be executed, which is printf that number is odd. So if say the range I am using same 10 to 20, so this instruction will provide all the odd numbers and all the even numbers in between 10 to 20. Now see running the program. See here 10 is even, 11 is odd, 12 is even, 13 is odd, like this up to 20. Now same program, if I want to get only the even numbers, how we can get it? As I am to get only even numbers, in the last instruction inside the printf, I am using null characters. So by using this, I will get only the even numbers. See here, I got 10, 12 up to 20. I got all the even numbers. By the same way, we can again print only the odd numbers. I have discussed how to write C programming using for loop. I have explained few examples. In next tutorial, I will explain more programs using for loop. Please subscribe. Put your comments and queries in comment section.